So this is the instructional video here for putting the annex on. We're doing it onto a 13 foot, so if you can get this one sorted, some of the other ones are even easier than this one. So first up, I've got two lots of fabric, one with the grey, one with the white. So the white pieces on the end are the ones that go on the anti-flap and the outside of the awning. But I'm going to start with the ones that attach here to the body. So we've got the short and the medium one here. I'm going to grab the short one, attach it here to the curved section, like so. Slot that in, simple as that, and drag it all the way down. Just feed it in a little bit, and then we can fine tune that once we get going. Now we have the medium one. We'll slot that in to this piece here. We run that all the way down. Keep feeding it, just like that. We've got the final piece here, which is the longer piece. This one slots in the back here. It might be a bit easier if you do it from the bottom. Like so. There we go. So here we have the three remaining fabric pieces that go in the sail track. There's actually three sizes. The small one goes on the back, this medium one goes on the front, and the longer one goes on the long side of the electric awning. If you've got a longer awning, obviously the longer one will be here. For now, we're going to start with the back one. So we'll get this end here, we're going to feed it into the sail track that's at the back, like so. Just feed it through. Don't rush it, and you'll get there quite easily. Like so. Next, we'll grab the medium one that goes in the front. Now the last piece goes on the long side of the awning. And just feed it all the way down. I've grabbed the number 1, 2 and 3 poles, and these go on the front. We've got the L-shaped one, it's number 1, number 2 is the longer one, number 3 is the short one with a little spike on the end. So I'll pop that down for a moment. What we do is this one's got a hook on the end here. We can slot that through there, like so. Now the hook will go onto this little piece here, just like so. We can bring that back up again. Don't lock it in yet until you got the heights right. We can drop this one down to where we're basically level. I'm going to lock that one in and grab our number 3 pole. Just lengthen this out a little bit like so. Now this goes here into the little slot or the hole that's elongated underneath. Now undo that, and then this slots in here like so. It's the first time it's been done, so it's a bit stiff. Will get a bit easy to do. I'm pretty happy with that. I might just raise this here a little bit more. Next here we have the pole number 4. This will basically clip onto here as well with the C-clamp, and then up here you'll need a Phillips head screwdriver in your hand to undo the little screw and put the top in. So the last one on the front here is the number 2 pole. This will simply clip onto here, and then we can drop that down and adjust accordingly. This here is the front pole set up ready to go for your annex to be attached. Now I'm going to do number 5 and number 6. So this is the spreader bar for the middle of the awning with this curved pole, which is very important that you put up if you're in rainy conditions. If you don't do this, the water will pool in the middle of your awning, and then the next thing it will break. So we need to put this number 6 pole in here into the spiky point. There's a hole in the awning already for it to go. Next, this red point here will go over the top of the spike that you just put in. Undo that, and then we extend it out here, and that will slot on to the awning itself. Then we can lock it. Now this is the last pole that we have, which is pole number 7. Very simple. It slots up into the groove of the anti-flap, and then you can just drop it down and lock it in. So now we're on to putting on the main parts of the annex walls. I'm going to do the front one first, then we'll do the side and the rear. So it is a bit easier with 2 people, but I can show you how to do it with 1 person. Thread this on. We can fine tune it later on, but what we can do is then we can attach these on to the Velcro strips like so. This is just where the long side joins onto the front side. So I've come to the outside to do this. Just going to loop those over like so and press them down as we go. And again, we can fine tune it later once we get it all together. Now we're in for the final piece, which is the back wall. The zip attaches up here against the wall here. So we'll zip this up and I'll see you on the outside. Peekaboo! So we're all done. All we're going to do is this last piece now and just Velcro this on. So apart from doing the floor, this is the last piece here, which is the skirt, or draft topper, depending which way you want to talk about it. With these, there's push-on studs for this. You've also got this piece here, which goes for the step. But the important thing is it loops around behind the checker plate guard and holds on to that way. So once you're around the checker plate guard behind, then you can attach the other parts. Basically, we're good to go now. A bit more tightening up, making sure things are nice, taut and tight, and then we can sit back and relax. So with all that put together, that's it, and it's complete. You can put a few extra guide ropes out, a few tent pegs, and then you can enjoy your holiday. Happy camping.